Okay, I know. That was a little bit dramatic. But you know me so well. David Zaritsky for the Bond Experience. Welcome back. Boy, am I excited. Here we go, folks. Buckle up. This is our very first vlog that discusses a full outfit from Bond 25. We don't even have a title of the new Bond movie yet, and yet we have the first outfit. I could not have forecasted that this was going to happen. First of all, we got to talk about that because we were treated, and I'll use that word liberally, treated to a series of paparazzi pictures of Craig in Jamaica filming. And let's all harken back to those pictures. There was quite a few of them. There were some where he was in a Land Rover Jeep. Great pictures, really, really cool vehicle. What was he doing in it? We don't know. There were pictures of him talking to Jeffrey Wright, Felix Leiter. We were all excited about that. And Felix Leiter's all decked out in great Jamaica clothing and wear, and who knows what they were talking about there. And then there was tons of Daniel Craig getting ready on the set and, hydrating and talking to people on the set and crew members. You got quite a view. I mean, you got everything. His outfit, his haircut. We got a real eyeful. And immediately, as you know we do, the internet went crazy. Well, not the internet, the Bond community went crazy that focuses on the Bond lifestyle. My phone blew up. There were people looking at things and trying to look at blurry pictures and detectives, and people are trying to do work, and you lived through it. But there were many great detectives. It used to be many years ago, there was just a few, but there were many great detectives that jumped on things, and lo and behold, I want to say less than a week later, we had identified everything. Now, here's my asterisk, if you will. When we say we have identified, nobody's come out of the woodwork, no costume designer, nobody. Sidirat hasn't, called us up and said, here's what it is. This is things that we've identified from stitches, the look, the drape, the pebbling on particular leather. And this vlog, we're going to talk about every single piece from head to toe. We're going to talk about a couple things. Practicality, we're going to talk about our opinion of them. We're going to be talking about, if we've purchased it, the customer service, where to get them, what do we feel about it. It's going to be pretty detailed because that's what we do. And I'm calling this right now the James Bond Jamaica outfit. I know that there's another outfit, gray t-shirt, blue shorts, that we'll talk about hopefully in another vlog once we discover things. But this one, we're calling that because it was our first one. It was our first look at Bond, so there's something kind of special about it. And for those of you that love casual Bond, you kind of don't get better than this. Well, you do get maybe a little bit better, polos, anybody. But it is a very relaxed outfit. Let me stand back for a second here. The jeans, for example, and we're going to go over every one of these, are pretty relaxed. The top is relaxed, you can see, and we're going to get into details. Everything, even down to the boat shoes, is pretty relaxed. The glasses, pretty schmancy fancy. In fact, why don't we start by focusing on the sunglasses? So the sunglasses are Varney. So think about Varney, hearkening back to Spectre, they're back. And I believe, anybody can correct me, these are a pic of Daniel Craig. He wears these as his personal sunglasses, and they sure look like they're winding up in the film, which is super cool, actually. So you're going to see they almost have like a cat eye look to them. If I come a little bit closer, the way they're shaped, what I liked about them is they're different than anything that I have. If I had another aviator or rectangle or square glass, I was just going to jump off of a roof. But I like the way that these are shaped. They are the Varney Legend 06 in brown. They have a nice tinting. I got these from Wink Optics, and we're going to actually show you down in the description, if you click on that, how to get these sunglasses. Why do I like Wink Optics? They helped me in the early search. There are Bond fans over there. They made sure that, if they were out of stock, the people were going to get into a perfect queue to get these things. And their customer service is kind of like second to none. Let's take a look, though. If we come on over here to the table, and we focus down here, you can see kind of the sides right there a little bit. It's got a really interesting, it's almost like a milky brown. I'm not too sure how to describe this, but it's almost like a kind of a semi-reflective lens. This is what you get. You obviously get a nice box, the Varney, made in France. And what's cool about this is Wink Optics has the opportunity, if you need prescription lenses, they can send it directly to Varney, so you get Varney lenses with prescription. Super cool. And you get this really cool kind of twill case. It's a hard shell, and of course on the inside, you get a little bit about the sunglasses. You got this nice cleaning cloth. It's important to see what comes with all of this because, like any pair of sunglasses that are nice, and we'll come back over here, this is an investment. And the reason I say it's an investment as opposed to cost is good sunglasses. Lenses like this that have really good acuity are really important to make that investment. And so you should, but also make sure that it's good for your face. And a lot of people have said, I don't know, David, is it going to be too big for my face? I don't exactly have a Charlie Brown head, but I don't have a small Chihuahua head either. So I think this fits me well. You can see it a little bit from the side. You could see it from this side. But I like the fact that it now has a Bond connection, plus they're a really cool new pair of sunglasses. And to me, I think this is one of the winners of the outfits. Okay, now that we've talked about the sunglasses, let's keep moving down the neck to the top. So we've got the Tommy Bahama shirt. And this one is the Catalina shirt in twill. As you can imagine, once it was identified, it went like hotcakes. Now, I will tell you right off the bat, everybody relax, breathe. I'm sure you're going to keep looking for it, breathe, on eBay, and asking people if they picked you up one, and lots of texts. The Tommy Bahama good people, corporate executives, obviously saw the opportunity. They are now a Bond brand. Who knew? Tommy Bahama. But they are. And so they're re-releasing this shirt in February of 2020. Whoa! Just in time for the movie. Just in time for you to get it and get it in the movie. Now, a lot of us were able to identify and connect with these things because of a couple tells. First of all, the stitching of this, as well as the hem. Little tiny things like the notch and even the notch size, and the back. So the back has, as you can see, a line going across it. And that was part of all of this, and then matching everything up, including the camp collar. Now I'm going to get a little bit closer, just a little bit closer, to talk about this because, you know, one of the things I knew about Tommy Bahama's going into this is their clothing wears large. I mean large. I am wearing a small right now. And just to give you perspective, usually I'll take a medium in things. Sometimes I'll take a small, but this is a small and I still have plenty of room. I have not had the size of this tailored, so we'll come in a little bit closer so you can see the shoulders. Everything fits fine. I mean, Bond does this roll up, okay, so it's not square, square, square. It's kind of like a roll, fold, rolled, fold. So I did it 3 to 4 times to get this look. It's not super tight here, but it breaks at the elbow, okay, just to give you an idea. But let's take a look at this side view. It's comfortable. Now this is because this is made of silk, which is interesting because they call it twill, but it's silk and it drapes really nicely. I mean, very nicely. Let's take a look at the back like we always do. You can see the back. The thing is not hanging off of me like a sack suit, and I really expected it to. Now, some people purchase this right away. They said, I'm a large. I'm going to purchase a large. And suddenly they got something that could cover their charcoal pit. I mean, it was big. So just keep in mind, I beg of you, size down with this. You have to size down. It's just the brand. The brand is makes their clothing in a particular way to fit certain individuals. So please size accordingly. Now, all right, so we're going to get some detail going here because it's important to see the detail. I think most of you are going to want to have this tailored. As a matter of fact, let me kind of virtually introduce you to my tailor, Steve the Tailor. These are pictures of Steve the Tailor. And Steve's a great guy. You can see him here. He's getting ready, making some notes on my Tom Ford jeans. But one of the great things about Steve is, you know, he was taught in the Italian world of tailoring. He's a really traditional guy, but there's no such thing as cant to him. Steve's amazing. He loves that I've got a Bond connection. Thus, He has a Bond connection. Steve is my only tailor that I use now for everything. Sweaters, suits, pants, you name it, and a Bond Jamaica outfit. So I'm holding another one of these for a reason. I'm going to come up a little bit close so you could see some of the details. Now this is silk. It's interesting again how they call this twill, but you can see some of the stitching here that can be seen. That was one of the tell signs of this shirt when we discovered it. It's got a pocket right here. And on the back, again, one of these tell signs, you can see that it's got this stitch line going across. That was some of the things that we saw on the picture. Now, this shirt right here has been hemmed. It's been shortened. And what Steve did, I'll bring this up a little bit closer. You can see that the base looks like it just came from the factory, but there was a small tag logo that he cut above the tag itself. So that's what we think that Sidarat did when she changed this. We think that she had cut it. She definitely had to cut it because it was pretty short. It almost like, if he goes like this or if he goes like this, you can almost see it like riding up to the belt level. So it had to have been cut. So we think it was either cut at the badge, the little label, below it or above it. I decided to do it above it, mostly because I'm not 6'1", neither is Craig. But that's what we did. However, you must tell your tailor, this is very important, to also do the notch. So there's that notch again. The notch has to be replaced. It is not straight across. There is a notch that exists in the untailored version as well as it has to in the tailored version. If you do that, you're going to get this screen accurate look for yourself. All right, so that's how to get the look. Now, where to find this? I found this particular one and a couple others in the outlet online. So if you go to Tommy Bahama's outlet, you'll go to the outlet store, and I'm sure they're sold out, but things will pop up from time to time. You want the long sleeve one, you don't want the short sleeve one. They'll pop up from time to time, but they're getting rarer than hen's teeth. And again, so when you do the tailoring, just make sure that you really walk through it carefully. You'll be very happy about that. Okay, let's talk about the jeans. We're moving south for the winter. Let's keep going to the jeans. And Tom Ford is back. You probably suspected they would be. We sure did. We'll have to see what they do throughout the rest of the movie, but he's back even when Bond is relaxing. He says, I think I need some Tom Ford jeans. So here we go. Here are Tom Ford jeans. Now these obviously are a light gray. You can see right here the coloring if it's being picked up. What's interesting about this is I'm actually wearing the slim fit. Now, I have other jeans that are slim fit. Believe me, they don't have this much room. You could see kind of the room that I'm doing in the calves. My legs are not thick. I don't have a ton of meat on them. Craig's got some decent amount of meat, so he probably fills this out more. And I know there's a lot of discussion about slim and straight. Let me just turn around. I did take off my belt so you could see the badge back here. If you want to come in close. So here is the badge in the back. Some of the badges are white. Some of them are brown. Some of them are black. It depends on which jeans and which kind of cut. Now, some people had put up a link to the wrong ones. And by the way, not to get personal, these are button fly. We always talk about the details. And they're pretty straightforward jeans. They're very comfortable. They're a bit weathered, which I really like. By the way, my tailor already hemmed these. So he did it like Craig, so there is no cuff. It's just hem to the bottom with a little bit of weathering. I did not weather these. I won't. I'm just going to wear these, and I figure over time they'll weather. So one of the things I did at the bottom is I made sure that there was a little bit of a pool and a break, because when you see them on Craig, they break as well. There's a lot of controversy over these Tom Ford jeans. For example, is it straight or is it slim fit? And there's a tag on the inside. When I spoke to the good folks at Tom Ford in New York City, they said it is a slim fit. And the way it fits on me is relatively slim, but not so slim that it doesn't look like the screen accurate ones. So a lot of people have been saying these are straight, and therefore that's why Craig, who's got some meat on his legs, fits in it the way he does. It doesn't look slouchy, but it certainly doesn't look tight. And a lot of people have been saying, well, hold on a second. If it's slim fit, it's not going to fit me. I'm going to look like a flamingo. So it's got to be straight. So there's a debate going on right now of whether they're straight fit or if they're slim fit. Let me give you a pointer here. Get the fit that works for you, okay? Screen accuracy, screen envisioned, doesn't matter. How does it look on you? For example, I had the slim on and it makes it look like the ones that Craig is wearing in that scene. These are good for me. If you have larger legs, bigger thighs, you probably want to go for the straight. And then you want to hem them accordingly. So I hem them at the bottom just like they were from Steve the tailor. So it's been nice to kind of visit Steve with the shirt and the pants. And now we've got to move down to footwear. We're moving down to my favorite part of this entire outfit without question. So we got to go all the way down. And these are the Sperry, men's Sperry Gold Cup Rivington boat shoes. Now, everybody freaked out when they saw Bond wearing boat shoes. His were more weathered than mine are, but you could see the pebbling on there. Let's take a real quick discussion on this. These are obviously stain and water resistant, but I've been wearing boat shoes all my life. I find them incredibly comfortable. So when I saw that I had to get kind of his version, if you will, with these soles, I was excited, but I'm like, oh, another pair of boat shoes. These are totally different thing altogether. So first of all, the full length triple density has a footbed with memory foam. And what that does basically is it creates like a cushion like you would not believe. I've been wearing these almost every single day, and they are so comfortable. They're broken in right out of the box. They have 18 karat gold plated eyelets. Crazy. The leather on here is a deerskin, and it's a deerskin lining that creates an abrasion-free foot environment with EVA cushion midsole. I mean, these things are insane. So it's one of these things where paying $150 of these, for example, like on Amazon, was kind of a no-brainer because these are my favorite things of the whole outfit. These are things I will wear with a lot of stuff. I live, and I'll come down here, I live in the Northeast. So these types of shoes are staples of life. These are things that we all wear, whether we're on a boat, I'm never on a boat, or just walking around. So to get another pair of these that are Bond related, that are this comfortable, that are this fantastic, there's no controversy for me. I was 100% in. I've got to say, these shoes are unbelievably comfortable. I've been wearing them. I've actually had to give them a rest because I've been wearing them almost every single day. These Sperry's, which again, I've owned Sperry's all my life, but nothing like this. This is a whole other integer that's really kind of changed, I think, the way a lot of people see Sperry's. There was a lot of discussion on the boards and on Instagram of, oh my gosh, Bond's wearing boat shoes? How can he possibly do that? But lo and behold, this is a situation where people are getting these in and trying them on and going, I'm a convert. So that's a big deal. And well, it's part of the outfit. Well, we've explored this outfit from literally head to toe. You know, it's interesting. A lot of people were on the fence about this outfit. You had extremes. I don't like it. What's with the black shirt and the brown shoes? And that's not something that Bond would wear in a hiatus. I liked it. It's, for those that embrace the relaxing Bond look, I think this is very cool, calculating, Bondish. It's definitely very Daniel Craig. I think he's definitely had a hand in picking out these particular parts. But if you want to throw something on for extra credit, what? Come on, stop it. This is the Science and Sport SIS recovery bottle, 980 milliliters. Delicious. This is the size we think that he was photographed in. So this is easy to get. These things are very inexpensive. They're less than $10 a piece, but it rounds out the whole outfit. So if you have your sunglasses, if you've got your recovery bottle, if you've got your shirt, if you've got your Tom Ford jeans, and if you've got your boat shoes, you pretty much have your first Bond 25 outfit. It was so much fun to collect. I know there's going to be a lot of them, and here's something I want to say. We've got to all exhale. I was so happy. This is going to sound crazy coming from me. I was so happy when pictures didn't roll out every single day. It was getting crazy. It was like this day we see this outfit, the next day we see the gray shirt with the blue shorts. Stop. We need a break. Remember years ago in Spectre, it'd be every 6 to 8 weeks you would see something new, hunt for it. 6 to 8 weeks, see something new, hunt for it. We need a break. So I'm very happy to be this relaxed and trying to acquire pieces and enjoying them and vlogging about them and talking about them. And hopefully that doesn't change. We get a little break here and there. But we wanted to discuss this outfit, the James Bond Jamaica outfit. I'm sure there'll be others very soon. Love to hear your comments about the outfit. What did you like about it? Are you going to get pieces from it? And this has been David Zaritsky. We're going to talk to you real soon. Take care. Thanks for watching this episode. If you want to be up on the latest from the Bond experience, just click on this subscribe and subscribe to our channel. You're going to get all the latest and greatest information, plus some exclusive content. And by the way, speaking of content, here's something especially for you, just because we know you. Talk to you soon.